After reading everything about her, Jang Yi started to think. If what is written about her is true, that means the most terrifying opponent in the Eclipse group isn't their leader or any other mutant but Mayumi Takeuchi. She is the real power behind the whole Eclipse group and its victories in battle. Realizing how overpowered her prediction abilities were, Jang Yi began to wonder. If she could predict every outcome in battle, why didn't she warn the mutants on the battlefield who died by his hands? If she truly foresaw every event, why hadn't she given them a chance to avoid their fate? He considered the possibility that their main objective had been to take out the Celestial team, so they hadn't paid attention to the mutants from the outer city. But that couldn't be the case. They had no way of knowing that those mutants weren't actually part of the team and were just there to provide support. There has to be a weakness to this ability. If he could figure that out, the rest of the Eclipse group wouldn't be an issue. As he was formulating a plan, his phone buzzed with a text message. He read that he was being summoned to the combat center the next morning and was reminded in the message not to leave the city. Reading the message, Jang Yi wondered if the command center had already come up with a way to counter Mayumi Takeuchi's ability. The story fast-forwards to the next day, where we see Bailey Chongqing, who had also arrived to see the commander. He greeted Jang Yi and overheard him apologizing, saying that he might get into trouble because of him. Jang Yi explained that Bailey had helped him conceal his strength from the command center. As they were talking, they noticed Lan Xingchang approaching. Despite having seen him many times before, both of them still felt a strong dislike for him. Lan Xingchang greeted them and told them to follow him. The commander has been waiting for you for a long time. The two followed him to the commander's office on the second floor. Upon reaching the door, Lan Xingchang let them in and then left, allowing them to discuss their next move with the commander in private. Inside, the atmosphere felt tense. The commander sat deep in thought, his expression unreadable. As Jang Yi and Bailey approached, he finally noticed them and gestured for them to sit. He began by thanking Jang Yi for his contributions in the battle against the Eclipse group, admitting that he was surprised when he saw him fight. "I never expected you to be this powerful." Then, he pointed at Bailey Chongqing. "You did an excellent job hiding his strength from us. Even our region's investigation team wasn't able to figure it out." Jang Yi quickly responded, "That wasn't his fault. I was the one who told him to do that." He bowed slightly in apology. "I hope you can understand." Hearing that, the commander simply shook his head. "I'm not mad. The fact that you're cautious enough to hide your abilities is an excellent quality. On the battlefield, soldiers like you are the ones who survive to the end." Jang Yi thanked him but added humbly, "My strength is still nothing compared to the Blizzard City elites." The commander sighed. "We are living in an era of great changes. The role of an ordinary soldier is getting weaker every day. No matter how skilled a soldier is, he can hardly affect the outcome of a battle against mutants." He leaned forward, his gaze serious. "This battle taught us all a lesson. Power and intelligence are the keys to victory. I was too conceited before, and because of that, we suffered greatly." A heavy silence filled the room as the weight of his words settled in. Then, the commander looked at Jang Yi with determination. "I want revenge. I want to avenge our fallen soldiers. And to do that, we need powerful mutants. Jang Yi, will you lead the team and carry out the next mission?" Both Jang Yi and Bailey were shocked. The room fell silent as Jang Yi pondered the proposal, but as he thought it over, his lips curled into a smile. He had finally found a way to take on Mayumi Takeuchi and her divination ability.